Hello again, John here. Well, co-worker snatched all the blueberry bushes from work, but I got lucked out. I went to a local nursery, found me some blueberry bushes called, funny as it may seem, Climax blueberries. Yeah, and sounds like a perverted berry to me. But we're gonna plant these things today. I got my bucket. We're gonna dig out some of the soil. Looks pretty good, it really does. We'll dig it out. Get them in here. They're supposed to put out a dark berry that's very, very juicy and very sweet. I don't like tart fruit. Never did. It's bright, sunny Saturday morning because it rained and stormed the better part of yesterday. Now, since you remember the one video mixing soil, there is, I did put manure in this, and I did trim up some of this. So let's see. Yeah, that's good. Get this thing out. That. Move some of the roots around a little bit. A little root down. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Get it in there. Pack it around. They say this bush will get around, well, taller than me, probably around 6 feet. So I'll be curious to see how big it gets. June to July is when it should be bearing fruit, which I'm fine with that. And if I had a way to grow bananas here, I can have really a nice fruit basket. Alright, tag up out of here. I like to keep the identifications on, so if I forget what it's called, I can either come back to the video or I can just look at this. Alright, I'm going to put some of the soil back, filling around it. Because here, I don't waste anything. One thing I've learned over the years, don't throw anything away. I'm not saying about you being a hoarder or something. I mean, you gotta be realistic here. Material, like if you dig out something on the soil, stockpile. Because believe it or not, the ground does sink. I got a project that I'm not looking really forward to. It's because all the what was buried on the property was the old house, and even though it's about 20 feet under our feet right now, it's constantly sinking. And a couple years ago, I was mowing over here, come around the corner, the front of the lawnmower tire went right into the ground, and I was stuck. It shut it off. So let's get you moved over to the next planter. We're going to plant the next blueberry. All right, let's see here. Good. Shovel my bucket. I brought out both my buckets out here to carry the plant. Hello, Shadow. Yeah, my cat. He's a great mouser. I never thought I'd ever have a cat again. Trust me, I've had my fill of cats and kittens, and one kitten that I got inside the house, well, that was supposed to be for my friend. But her mother made it a point, no more cats. When her cat's gone, that's it. Well, I don't see her living in her rental house anymore. She has to have her cat. Let me just tag up. I already pulled the weeds and trimmed some of the stuff off of this. Let's see how this looks. I think this plant will be a whole lot better in this soil than root down in here. Okay, do the same thing. Pack it around. And soil I took out, where I just took out of here, will fill in around the edges. Yeah, I know I'm making a mess. I'll use my battery operated blower later and clean it up. This will be the first planting on the inside of the garden. Well, strawberries I'll be getting in the spring. Now I'm going to have to be first with that because nothing stays in this town of Paris, Tennessee. Them people there they love their vegetables, they love their fruits, they love their sports. Used to be a sports fan years ago, football, baseball, all that. My dad was alive. With him gone, I found interest in other things that actually are quite usable for the future. Sports, don't get me wrong, there ain't nothing wrong with sports. Sometimes I'll listen to a ball game on the way home, and I'm good with it. Well, that's it for that. Short video today. I know it's not much of a learning, but at least it shows that I'm planting something in here. Hey, cat. Out. Okay. I did come up with another plan for my victory garden. I plan on building dividers in here. I'm going to have to do it in pieces. I haven't figured out what size, but being I want to have a pathway, my thought is when it rains and the wind blows, it's going to blow the mulch all over the place. So what I want to do is get some 3/4 inch PVC conduit that's sun resistant. Then I'm going to kind of hold them together with screws, put them in to make my beds, and drive in some 12-inch spikes through it to hold it into the ground. But this concludes this video. If you like it, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends, and I'll see you on the next one. I got to get my cat out of the garden.